Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. Now, before we dive into today's video, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there or over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's begin. Now, I just came from a dinner, hence the face, and hence the hair. For some reason, I don't know how to fix my hair today. It just decided to be, and I just let it be, I'm filming this on December 31. Yes, almost the new year. That's why you'll hear a lot of popping sounds, and I wish I had better nails. Look, they came off. I had red nails prior to this, but they came off. And so you'll see all of it today. You'll see my eye bags, all of it today. But it is the last day of the year, and so this is going to be like a little bit of a vlog and a little bit of a request, I think, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, let's do the vlog part. Now, these past couple of months I've been really busy and very tired, like extremely tired. Things at my work have become more hectic in terms of there's more of a dinner rush type of crowd, and there's only like 3 of us in the kitchen serving, I don't know, maybe 100 people at a time. So that type of thing, that's why you can see like more eye bags and stuff like that. But anyways, in terms of my BTS things, with my BTS sisters and stuff like that, we were able to go to the BTS monochrome pop-up store at Mall of Asia here in the Philippines. We didn't do much except for look around because honestly the merchandise there was worth it but expensive. Let's be honest, being a K-pop stan is very expensive. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna put it out there. Being a K-pop stan is really expensive. And so when you do have the merchandise that you want to buy, you have to choose wisely, and if there's legit merchandise that we can purchase for a lower price, we'll go with that. But all the selections there were really great. Like, there were a lot of things that I wanted to get. I just didn't have the budget for it, right? But we did, however, take a lot of pictures, and I'm so glad that there was also a photo booth because that was so much fun. I'll put the photos and videos after this. But yeah, so for December, that's what we did. We went to Mall of Asia to go to the BTS pop-up store, right? And we took some pictures, and we ate our BTS friends' anniversary dinner. We had it on the same day as well. And so here are a couple of photos. And I think the week before that, if I'm not mistaken, we watched Arm's documentary. And so I was so glad that we did that because personally for me, and I'm going to inject a little bit of spirituality into this, right? Excuse me. Finding your tribe is really, it's very important, For some people, it's not necessary, but I also think that it is important because being around like-minded people allows you to be in a certain kind of energy. And when there are more of you vibrating at that same resonance, like for us, for example, my BTS friends and I, BTS sisters and I always resonate happy. Like, we always have the energy of happiness. We always have the energy of joy. We always have the energy of faith as well, and spirituality in our own ways. We all have different religions, but we all we're very faithful to all our religions and spirituality. And I do notice that after about a week after I meet up with my BTS friends, my BTS sisters, a lot of good things happen to me. Like, really legitimately beautiful, happy things happen to me. And you know why? because I'm vibrating at that resonance of joy. I'm vibrating at that resonance, at that vibration of happiness, which continues and carries over to all the other areas of my life, right? And so that's what happens when you surround yourself with people whom you can consider your tribe and give you happiness and give you joy. That energy will bleed into the other areas of your life, giving you a lot more abundance, a lot more blessings. So, yeah, that's very important. If you find your tribe, if you find a group of people and you want to make them your tribe, make sure that they are people who bring out the best in you and are able to sustain you with happiness and joy and love and just all kinds of good things and all kinds of blessings. You'll know who those people are, and you'll know right after, because like immediately in that week, that same week, you'll notice whether you're lucky or not. If you feel that you're lucky, then that's when you know that, oh, these people are at the right place, right time. See what I did there? Right place. They are the right place, right people at that right time. There's actually no like right or wrong when it comes to people and places and things. There's only like the, what do you call this? How do I say this? There's only the matching vibration at any given point in time. All right. So you guys could match now. You guys could not match the next day. You could match forever. Or you could not match forever. It's always about energy when it comes to the vibration of people. And this is also true for girlfriends and boyfriends, spouses, partners. A lot of people complain about them. A lot of people ask me for readings about them, and we will always, always go back to the fact that it is all about vibration. It is all about what you see, what you feel, think, believe, and focus on with regards to the other people, with regards to what you believe about relationships, with regards to their energy in general. All right? That's another thing, though. And I believe I have a video on that. I'll leave it linked up there or there if I find it, right? So yeah, other than that, I've had a lot of other things to do. Like we've had my sister and her brother-in-law are here because they live in another country, right? So they're here where I live, in the country that I live, and we have had a lot of outings. We've had a lot of dinners with our cousins, which is all good, all family stuff, and I love that, So that I'm busy with that as well. Now, let's get to the reading part. So today we're going to be using the Super Attractor deck by Gabrielle Bernstein, and we're going to be reading like a general energy of what's to come for 2025, right? Or rather, not really what's to come, because predictions are always malleable. What I say right now as a prediction could not be true during the new year. Things can change in an instant just like that. So we're going to be reading like energies that could possibly help us in 2025. And the card that came out is, my super attractor power comes from how I feel. Important. My faith in love and the joy I put out. See, we were just talking about this, right? I was just talking about how my tribe makes me feel happy. There it is. It's the same message. So I didn't know that what I said was actually already a preview of what was to come. Now, in 2025, all right, so here's the reading. Now, in 2025, or coming into 2025, the universe wants us to remember that all of the power is actually within us. You know what I mean? We have the power to curate the life that we want. We have the power to customize and to ask for things and to ask for people and to ask for experiences and to ask for everything that we need and want. But we need to do it with faith and love. And we need to do it with the joy that we put out, right? What does this mean? Let's talk about this part first, where the faith and love comes in, right? Faith and love in this context means that if you believe that you are worthy of the things that you want, you actually do love yourself. And having faith in that love, having faith in the fact that I am worthy of being loved, means I am worthy of receiving. I am worthy of being given all the stuff, all the things that I asked for. I am worthy of receiving it. I'm not ashamed to ask for it. And I have the willpower and the perseverance and the faith to follow through with it. That is what having faith in love means. It means putting all your faith into the promise that you can receive and are worthy of receiving, and you shouldn't be guilty of asking for it, that it is your birthright, and that you will follow through with whatever needs to be followed through. Now let's talk about the part where it says, right, it says how I feel in faith, how I feel my faith in love, and the joy I put out. Now let's talk about the part that, the joy part, right? And the joy I put out, right? So in terms of the joy that you put out, let's remember, whatever we feel, think, believe, and focus on is what we can expect back in return with us, right? So if you give out joy, expect to receive joy as well. If you give out stress, expect to be stressed out. If you give out laughter, expect to receive laughter in return. If you give out money responsibly, expect to have money come back to you as well. Like this is in terms of spending without fear, but spending responsibly without fear, right? So it's as simple as that. Everything we can manifest. We can manifest everything, anyone, any situation we want, anything. There is no limit to what we can manifest, right? But we have to have full faith that we can receive it and we will receive it, that we are willing to follow through whenever necessary. We are willing to put our faith in it, and we are willing to give out what we expect in return. So, how do we gauge if we are closer or further away from what we want to manifest? By how you feel. How do you feel about the thing that you want to manifest? Are you afraid that you won't manifest it? Because if you are, expect more fear. Whatever we feel, think, believe, focus on, and act upon, actually, is what we get back. So if we fear that we're not going to receive what we want, the percentages of us receiving it will probably lessen. That is your gauge, I know that sometimes we can't dispel the fear, but we also, like, how do we say this? Even if we're fearing, we don't need to fear that it won't happen. What we can do is to lessen that, the percentage of fear that we feel, Like maybe today we fear 100%, tomorrow maybe we fear just maybe 90%. Lessen it a little by little, until finally it comes down to the 20%, to the 10%, and then it's all gone, right? So, as we enter into 2025, the universe wants to remind you that you can have anything, anyone, anything at all that you ask for. But you have to do it in full faith of loving yourself, meaning full faith of knowing that you can have it and you will have it, that you don't feel guilty about asking it, because honestly, there's nothing to be guilty about. And that you are able to, I forgot what I was going to say. And that, how was I going to explain it? That you are able to gauge yourself, where your faith is at by using your feelings, and by putting out the same kind of energy that you want to receive back. All right? So that's really the formula for all of it. And it seems very apt because, honestly, I was just doom scrolling a couple of minutes ago because we just arrived, right, from a dinner. My family and I just arrived from a dinner. And I was just doom scrolling. And I was seeing that, 2024 was a shit year. And it was really, it wasn't really that great. And I'm like, okay, that's good and all to get it out like that, but if it seems like this kind of energy will be perpetuated if you continue to talk about it and keep it alive. The way you things keep alive is to continue to talk about it, no matter what it is to continue to bring it up and breathe life into it. The more, again, the more you talk about it, the more you think about it, the more you give energy and importance to something that perhaps maybe deserves to be dimmed. You know what I'm saying? So the universe wants to remind us that, hey, we have the power to change things. And, excuse me, we don't need to sit back and watch everything turn into ashes. And even if it does, we have the power to turn things around. All right? Now, I'm going to do a lot more videos. So I will end this video here, and I will see you guys in 2025. All right?